Hi, good morning, everybody. This is Cheryl, and today we're going to be working on our 1 month ahead binder. Thank you guys for your patience through my vacation and my weekend away. All right. We had two things planned for quite some time, over a year. And so I'm back and I don't have anything planned, so it'll be fun to start planning for the next vacation. So we'll start out with our mindful messages. And the first thing we have is all is okay. All that I feel is okay. I hold myself in love through the unsureness, the worry, doubt, anger, fear, anxiety, rejection, or overwhelm. I am thankful to feel the full range of emotions that I do. Amen to that. These emotions are the very contrast that leads to my higher expansion. Nice. Okay, the next thing we have is our crown chakra. And the stone is a clear quartz. And the scent is lavender. Okay, and this helps you to wake up in the morning in the right mindset. Okay, the next one is our third eye chakra. The stone is an amethyst. And the scent is gardenia. Perfect. Okay, the next thing we're going to talk about is our $1,000 savings challenge for our subscribers. And today we're at 72, and thank you very much, everybody. And I was just overwhelmed by the subscribers that joined when I was gone. And there's been a few that have come in and out, those kind of things. But I just want to say thank you so much. But we're at 72 today. And of course, our first goal is 100. But the only goal I really think about is the 1,000. But I really don't think about it that much because I think it's more important to, if you earn subscribers, you've earned them. I don't need to join some website or app that will, find me a bunch of people to fake follow me. I don't need that. This time in my life, no. So we're adding $3 more, and we're up to 72. So we're adding $3 more in our subscriber challenge. And thank you so much, everybody. The next thing we have is our May no spend. This is really hard because we left on Friday. We got home Sunday afternoon. So Friday was a no spend. Saturday was a spend. And Sunday was a no spend. All right. So I have $7 going into our May fund. Now, the no spends, is, and people, a lot of people don't know how unique it is to do a no spend, because there were times I wanted to spend in these times, but I didn't do it, and I stayed true to the no spend. And then on Saturday, when I was in Wallace, Idaho, and I found this really cool shirt in a boutique for Michael. And it was a $75 shirt, and it was on sale for $22. And it was one that I thought he would love. So I did buy him the shirt. He did not need the shirt, so it was a spend. So I spent $7, and that's going to go in our May no spend. Okay, the next thing is saying hi to a wise woman once said, I sure hope it gets filled with challenges. I'm going to be focusing a lot on my videos, and I want her to be so full that she can't even zip up. Right now she's kind of empty. She does have a few challenges inside, And it says, a wise woman once said, I'm out of here, and she lived happily ever after. This is a bag that I put my completed challenges in that was given to me from the girls that I worked with when I retired. All right. And the next thing we have is our, we've got corporate, ding, ding, ding. So if we complete a challenge, we go ding, ding, ding and put the money in there. And then here's our ding, ding, ding for the completed challenge. Now, I'm not seeing today as being a ding, ding, ding day for the way that we're doing our challenges today, but it could happen. You never know. So now we have our 1 month ahead binder, okay? And this is where we have, and this is real money and not copy money, okay? And this is our 1 month ahead binder, and I am making it, and my goal is $1,000 on it. And I am saving to have this 1 month ahead, and then I'll put it in my safe. And so this is real money. It's not going in the bank. It's just money to help save, okay? So the first thing we're gonna do is put our Alpha Bucks out. And I know you're not gonna be able to see all of these because of the taping situation that I have. And I just don't have enough room, but I'm okay with that. So I'll try to talk my way through this. And so what I do is I have envelopes A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, and L, okay? And these are for my dollar bills that I call them George Washingtons, but the dollar bills that I will be going through, and we have a stack of 25 ones, okay? And then we're gonna go by the serial number to tell us what we have, okay? And so we'll start with, and this is all going towards our 1 month ahead binder. Okay, so all these envelopes of money are going towards 1 month ahead. And then once we get $5 in the envelope, then we go ahead and put it in the 1 month ahead. So, and we're going by serial numbers. So the first one I have is a B buck. The next one is a G buck. And the next one is a B buck. Next one is a C buck. Next one, of course, is an L buck. And that seems to be the buck that's around here in the inland Northwest. Okay, and here's another B buck. And here's a D buck. Hope you can see it. And then the next is a G buck. Next is a K buck. Next is a B buck. And then I've got an almighty E buck that's rare around here. And another L buck. Okay, and then we have an A buck right here. We have an L buck. We have another L buck. And these are all new bucks from the bank. So these are not the same bucks we had before vacation. They're just new bucks, and this way they can be recirculated. So this one is a D buck. We have an F buck. We have an L buck. We have a G buck. We have an I buck. Nice, that's a rare one. We have a G buck. We have an A buck. We have another F buck. Okay, we have an E buck. And we have another L buck. We have another L buck. And then we have a K buck. And then we have a $20 bill that's gonna be turning into 5s later. So we're not gonna put the 20 in there. That's just our buffer for the $5 bills that we'll be condensing it to later. So now I am just gathering all the bucks here. Okay, so the first thing we have is our A-bucks. I hope you can see them, and we did add 2 to our May savings of A-bucks. So we're gonna go ahead and color this in on the A-bucks. So we're adding $2 to our 1 month ahead today. And in our A-bucks right now, we have 4. So 2 and 2 is 4. Okay, so thank you, A-bucks, for helping us to save money. Today we have our B-bucks, and we're adding 4. And so the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and put May here, because this is what time this is the month that we did this challenge. And we have 4 more to add to the B-bucks. And last week we didn't get any, so that's nice. So we have $4 in B-bucks. Okay, the next one we have is our C-bucks, C for Charlie. And we're gonna go ahead and color in the May. And we have 1 C-buck. And I don't go ahead of time to count them or anything. So we now have 5 in the C-bucks. And this is gonna turn into an almighty 5 when we cash condense. Okay, so that is got $5 in our C-buck. Okay, and in our D-bucks, we have 2. This also lets me know when I, excuse me, when I worked on this challenge, because sometimes I take challenges in and out. So this one, we have 2 in our D-bucks. And this all goes towards our 1 month ahead. Okay. And then the next one we're saving in is our E-bucks. And this is the serial number that shows you the E. Okay, and that's how we go by the type of bucks we have. And on Wednesday, it looks like I need to get some almighty 5s, and I only go to the bank once a week, and then I plan everything out, because I always think that the tellers are looking at me funny, and they're like accommodating me, and this is it's hard because they'll also send you out a survey, and you know that these people really don't give a care, okay? So that's okay. I go once a week, and I decide how many 1s and 5s are as close as I can to how many I'll need for the week. So these are 2 E-bucks, but on Wednesday I need to pick up some 5s because Wednesday's my bank day. And we're putting 2 in our E-bucks. Okay, and then next is our F-buck. F as in Frank. And we're working on it in May. Okay, so we're adding 2 more, so that gives us $4. Okay, our G-buck. G as in go. Okay. And we're adding $1, $2, $3, $4 to our G-bucks. Okay, and our H-buck, as in Hawaii, which is where I was for a couple of weeks. And it is May H-buck, and I did get 1 for Hawaii. And then the next one is iBucks. Okay, and this is the first time we've had some iBucks. So we're gonna put the May on there, and this is one in the almighty iBucks. And then J-Bucks, we have one. And then the K-Bucks are right here, and I've got 2 to add in the K-Bucks. Now I just want to say, everybody, thank you so much for liking, subscribing, and commenting on my videos. Every person counts, and I do read all of my comments, but just hit the thumbs up button, and please comment, and please subscribe if you can. I really appreciate the support. It doesn't cost anything because I'm not selling anything. So, and we're adding 2 more in our K-Bucks. Okay, and then the L-Bucks, which is the most popular all the time, we have 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then next week we will go ahead and condense these down and put some more into our, so we have 7 L-Bucks in our L-Buck. Okay, so now we have our 1 month ahead right here. And we are gonna go ahead and replace 4 5s with a 20. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna put this $20 bill in our 1 month ahead, and this is our almighty 20. And so so far we have 20 right here. Okay, so now we're gonna go through and make sure if we can condense any of these out. Okay, but I only have 4, so let's see. This one for sure we can, and it has our L-Bucks. Has $8. So we're gonna go ahead and take that 5 and exchange it for another 5. And we're gonna put the 5 in our, there we go, here's another one, there we go. So the 5's gonna go in here, in our 1 month ahead binder. Okay, so there you go. And then that gives us $4 in the L envelope for next week. Okay. So we're just doing some cash condensing here, and a lot of people love to watch the cash condensing videos. And so I try to take care of it as I go. Like our K-Bucks have 4, so that can't be condensed right now. So we have 4 in our K-Bucks. Our J-Bucks has 1. Okay. Our I-Bucks has 1. And every dollar counts. Our H-Bucks has 1. Our G-Bucks has 5. So we'll go ahead and put this in our 1 month ahead binder. So every $5 we get in an envelope, we will put into our binder. Okay. So now our G-Bucks is empty because we traded in the 1s for a 5. Okay. Now the F-Bucks here has 4. Here you go. Our E-Bucks has 2. 2 in the E-Bucks. D-Bucks now has 2. C-Bucks is got 5. So we'll go ahead and turn it into a 5 and put it into our into our binder. And then so the C bucks turned into a 5. B bucks, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 in the B bucks. And then the A bucks has 1, 2, 3, 4. So we did a pretty darn good job with this part. So we're gonna go ahead and count our money in our 1 month ahead. So we have 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, $90 in our 1 month ahead. And our goal is 1,000 at this point for the 1 month ahead. So awesome savings, everybody, and thank you so much for helping me to save. I started this about a month or two ago, and it's amazing how my spending habits have changed. You know, when we were in Wallace, Idaho at a big car show this weekend, my friends were buying so much stuff, and then I finally found that shirt. I picked it up, I put it back. I picked it up, I put it back. I said, okay, I'm in a no spend, only needs. I ended up buying it because it was such a high quality shirt. It was only $22, and I knew that it'd look really good on Michael. So I spent. But I had such a good time spending it because I was giving it back, giving it to somebody too. And so I'm okay spending that $5 on that. All right, so hope everybody has a great Monday. Try not to stress out too much. And thank you so much for all 72 subscribers. And if you like my video, please hit the thumbs up button. Please like any videos that you like, and then please comment, because I read all my comments and I try to answer them as soon as possible. But I really appreciate you guys. Namaste.